it's a really good habit to cultivate, you know, even when you have nothing, so that when you have everything, you know what to do with it and you know how to keep it. Anything that you put attention on will be drawn to you. So even if for now all you can do is sit in bed and meditate and visualize about it, know that one day you will have enough inspiration to actually take action. Alright, hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So it has been a while since I started vlogging again, so I'm just trying to get back in flow with it. So I filmed a bunch of stuff yesterday in regards to my journaling and how I'm getting back on track, because I've been traveling for so much I haven't had time to actually just sit down and record something, you know, the learnings that I have been going through. I climbed a mountain, attended wedding overseas, attended a bachelorette party, and then now that I'm finally home for like the next 2 weeks before I travel again, I just wanted some sort of routine. I feel like a lot of things that I have been working on have moved very slowly because I kept, you know, pushing them aside or not putting them in my priority list. A lot of times when I'm traveling, I feel like I am not very grounded and I'm just taking in a lot of new experiences and not working on things that I already have been working on. So whenever I'm back, the first thing I do is start writing on my journal again, and here are the 4 things that I take note of whenever I am trying to implement my day, trying to plan out my day. Okay, so this is my journal. It's a bit dirty. I feel like somehow when I put it in my bag, it just mixed in with some other thing that is black in color. I have no idea. I have no pen in there. I really don't know what it is. But this is the state now. I don't mind because it's just pretty used and I'm okay with it. So it's from Happy Work. It's called the Traction Planner and I got it from Morgan. In these pages, there are ways that you can use this journal already, and she has, you know, the founder for this journal has marked out how you can use it all. But over time, I just feel like the way that I want to use it and the way that works the best for me is just focusing on 4 key topics. And the 4 key topics are your health, wealth, heart and soul. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you guys an example. So this is an example of my journal entry. So on this side of the page, right, the original usage for it is quickies, blocks, and projects. So quickies are like things that you only need 5 minutes to do, and then the blocks you have like a few hours, you know, 1 to 2 hours out of your day, and then projects are like long-term, you know, monthly project that you're currently working on that you just want to tick it off the list. And then on the other side of the page, you have your schedule. For example, today I am thankful for, and then my intention for today is, and the must-dos for today, and then a schedule. So in Australia, because this book is originally from Australia, they start their day at 5 AM. For me, I start my day at 8 or 9, and then by 9 PM it's done. So anytime I'm logging in my day, I just change the timing for the schedule. So how I use this journal is I just draw out my health, wealth, heart and soul, and then I begin to fill in things that feeds my health every day. And in this case, it's like gym, and then I'll write out the workout that I've done for the day or I'm planning to do for the day, and then taking my supplements, and then packing my bag because this is like good for my brain health. And other examples are like eating healthy or just drinking 1 coffee a day. I would set the intention on this side of the page, and then I would write down how it play out on the other side. So here are all the things that I want to get done by the end of the day. For health, you know, I just mentioned gym, eating healthy, only 1 coffee, and if I have 2, I would write it down as well. And then for wealth, it's like filming a trade update for my course, or watching an ICT video, or studying the charts, showing up to the charts at 9 AM. I like to measure my progress based on how much I showed up rather than how much money I make when it comes to trading. And then for my heart, it would be reading. And one of the books that I really like right now is From Third World to First by Lee Kuan Yew, which is the Prime Minister of Singapore. And he actually managed to bring Singapore from a third world country into a first world country where our earning potential right now is as good as the US. And I don't think I would be able to sit down here and just make videos about trading if it wasn't for the advantage that I have for learning English, for reading all these other books in English while carrying my Chinese heritage on values and morals and family, you know, like how close we are. So I am just so blessed that it feeds my heart to know how much Singapore have come and how much things I could have taken for granted if it wasn't for the book that I'm reading, right? So I want to make sure that every day I do something that feeds my heart. And another example for it could be like meeting your family for dinner. That is also under heart for me, as well as meeting my girlfriends or having a really deep conversation. And if anything happens throughout the day that I feel grateful for, I would then write it down on the heart area and take it off the list, you know, to feel good. And also next time when I'm looking for more things to feed my heart, I can come back to refer on some of the things that have once feed my heart. And lastly, it's the soul. So for soul, I have meditate for 15 minutes. I have visualization on the future that I want to see. I have journaling, which is this entire process. It's feeding my soul. And lastly, I have audiobooks. So some audiobooks that are a bit more spiritual, for example, Abraham Hicks, Dolores Cannon, or Billy Carson, or Robert Grant. Those are very like related to quantum physics and how it makes me feel like I'm connected to everyone else in the world as a collective consciousness. Those are things that feeds my soul. Or even just conversations between me and me is when I feel like it feeds my soul the most. And that comes from spending more time alone or in pursuit of higher knowledge in regards to things that can't be explained so far by science. So every day I try my best to fit this for part. And I realized that I actually have this habit even before I became a full-time trader. So wherever you are right now, if you have any little blobs of time, learn how to manage the little time that you have so that when you have more time, you know, when you gain back more time with your wealth, you get to learn how to manage more time as well. So that is something that I realize a lot of people who suddenly have a big amount of wealth, right, or a big amount of time that is given back to them, they don't know what to do with it, and that is when they go into the cheap dopamine, which is, you know, like buying handbags, impressing people you don't know, or gambling to feel something, to fill up their time, to feel like they're doing something, right, just based on like emotional highs and lows. So it's a really good habit to cultivate, you know, even when you have nothing, so that when you have everything, you know what to do with it and you know how to keep it with you. Okay, so on here we have health, wealth, heart, and soul, right? And then for the projects part, more towards like things that don't really fit into any, but you have to get it done. For example, folding your clothes, doing the laundry, you know, washing the toilet. You can put it in one of the categories, but it's more like maintenance, right? So I just put it at the bottom. Or this space is also used for like brainstorming. For example, if I want to create a specific reel in regards to trading, I would just write down the ideas and then I'll write down, okay, then I need to film, then I need to write the actual content itself, then when do I put it all in with the music and all that. So that's the to-do list at the bottom. And during the day, so this can be done the day before, right? And then during the day itself, I would then start writing down how it played out. This is the idea and this is how it actually happened. So when you constantly, you know, like check in with yourself and feel like you need to live up to this standard that you have set the day before, you live your day with a bit more purpose, a bit more intention. It's very dangerous for traders to suddenly have all this free time back in their hands, and they usually just, you know, scroll Instagram and eat whatever that's catching their attention because they have so much attention to give. So track yourself like a hawk, you know. You are your biggest project, so make sure to track everything. And this is how I do it: what time I wake up, and then I would write down what did I do first. For example, if I go to the toilet to, you know, release toxins in the morning, I write it down as well, because that's a good thing, right? That I actually go to the toilet in the morning before I eat anything. And sometimes I need coffee to help me. I write it down too. As a girl, we have our monthly cycle as well. I would also put it down if like my period is coming and I know I'm about to have a bit more emotional mood swings, and I would be way more lenient on the things that I want to do, whether I've done them or not. So write it down in every 30 minutes block. Like you can see, it's the hour and then 30 minutes, right? So there are days where I'm just so excited, you know, after crossing something off my list, I just want to put it down in my journal, saying like, okay, I've done it and this was done at this time. And then throughout the day, I just keep updating my journal, having this conversation with myself that another job well done. And through journaling, I really feel like my life, right, my days are more and more intentional, and I have something to look forward to when I wake up in the morning. I don't just want to lay in bed, and I feel way more productive. You know, some days where I feel like, oh, I haven't gotten anything done, you know, like the main thing that I want to do today, I didn't get it done. Then I just look back on my journal and I see all the other sub things that I've been doing, and I'm like, it's okay, it's fine. And then once you're done with, you know, journaling your entire day, you look at what else that you don't have time to do today, right? And go to the next page and just start writing what you want to do the next day, you know, based on the previous page, what you don't have time to do. So in that sense, you kind of already look forward, you know, to the next day itself, and also add on more things that you want to do tomorrow and look forward to it. That is all part of visualization as well. Visualization is so important. And for example, if I am looking for a workout to do, it's so much more motivating for me to watch back on my old workout videos or watch on the app where Morgan is, you know, doing a specific workout and she looks so good doing it. I'm like so motivated to do it. But if it's just, you know, written like lunges, Romanian deadlifts, squats, it's not as motivating. So the thing is, use your senses, right? Use your different senses to visualize yourself doing the movement to perfection, or like expectation. You know, you expect yourself to do it and suddenly you would have the energy to do it. So what I like to do in my day-to-day, you know, how to get myself to the gym, I like to wear really nice clothes. I enjoy wearing Gymshark. They hold me tight and they are always so fitting, and it makes me look like, you know, I'm ready to get some workout done. Like, I look at myself and I'm like, yeah, let's go. Whereas there are other brands that are too loose for me. Like, you wash them for a few times and suddenly they have all these creases that make your body just don't look as good. So I don't like clothes like that. I like to invest in good workout clothes and then feel good in it. And I also like to wear earrings when I'm at the gym, you know, especially my little gold ones. Let me just show you an example. Something like this. I really like having them. I used to wear like shell necklace as well, but I stopped wearing them because sometimes, you know, they get caught up when I'm doing something. So now just the earrings. And I also enjoy spraying perfume when I go to the gym because it's for me. I like smelling good when I'm at the gym. I'm really in my feminine era right now. I watch a lot of femininity videos, and so today I feel really happy and to be filming this in a nice dress. So anyway, that is like one example on how I use multiple different senses to get me motivated to do things that are hard, until it becomes a habit, until it's like part of you now. You just wear things that don't make sense to anyone else but you feel so good doing it. Yeah, so journaling and I have came a long way, and I'm really hopeful that anyone watching this can get inspired to start journaling, because this is really a conversation between you and yourself. And if it's not for this continuous conversation I have with me, I wouldn't know how far I would have gone, right? There was always a goal in my mind of like, okay, what is the wealth goal I want to achieve? And then you have daily actions that take you nearer and nearer to your goal. Anything that you put attention on will be drawn to you. So even if for now all you can do is sit in bed and meditate and visualize about it, know that one day you will have enough inspiration to actually take action. A lot of people, you know, shit on all this stuff about visualization and manifestation, but a lot of times people need 8 more times of visualization before they want to get out of the chair and actually do something, right? Or like receive an idea that pulls them closer to the goal that they want to achieve. Whereas other people might only take 1 or 2 visualization before they get the inspiration to want to move or receive an idea on how they want to get there. So don't judge people for where they are in their journey. Just know that everyone is trying their best. And that brought me so much peace. So also, like, this video really feeds my heart. I'm gonna put it down in my journal that I filmed a video. I'm happy about it. I just let my mind flow, and anyone that's on this other side that's watching this, hopefully, you know, me in another lifetime, younger or older, is able to take what I have learned in this life and share it with someone else, because I know that younger version of Joyce would have loved to watch this from someone else. Give me way more clarity on the daily goals that I can achieve, that brings me into a more wholesome life than one that is just driven by money and not even knowing how to spend, you know, the money or the time that they have achieved, right? And in the end, they are just back to debt again. I've been there. Let me share something. I've been there. I've made money and I have not kept any of it in the past. But now, because of all this goal setting, and every day you're just getting clearer and clearer about who you are, what is important to you, what you want to focus on, and then you throw away all these other bad habits that you never knew were just dopamine hits or weighing you down. You're like borrowing tomorrow's happiness for right now and not actually investing in your future. Yeah, just like 3 to 5 good years of investing in your future would, you know, change your perception of the world so much that it will keep paying you for the next, you know, 30, 40 years. So now is the time, when you're still young, to make all these kind of changes. And also 2024, it comes with so many opportunities. I just hope that, you know, you are able to visualize yourself into an opportunity that you will take action in. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Make sure to journal. Journaling has changed my life. I journal everything, like even the numbers that keep popping up everywhere, like the bus number plate or like the house number plate, everything that appear in my life, I'm like tracking them. I'm like, oh, this number came out to me today, what does it mean? And then I go to bed, you know, just like, God, what does it mean? Yeah, keep talking to God. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.